I wanted to show you one clip. It's number 6 that I sent in. I think this will tell what the town hall was like.
Sorry, I'm a little weak. I got a lot of neurological issues. I'm 37. I don't know if you know, my name's Adam Murphy. We live in Flint. I have 5 children. My son, Declan, was born with lead in his blood. My dog had a stillborn, but before that, before the water, we had perfect litters, 2 litters, perfect. That puppy came out with missing hair, translucent skin, underdeveloped. I had blood work done, and some of the stuff they found in my blood is copper, 17.3 parts per billion, which is over the range. The range is between 3 and 6, or 3 and 15 parts per billion. I'm way over that. I have seizures, and neurological problems with my brain, which I just got back from Henry Ford Hospital and talked to a neurologist, and he's going to be doing some extensive MRIs, and I have to get on some expensive medications that Medicaid doesn't cover. They say these freaking pure filters, these $20 filters, don't work. They weren't rated to filter this stuff right here, blood work. Gadolinium? Come on, what is gadolinium? It's used in MRI machines. It causes cancer. It causes major circulatory problems. I can't control my body temperature. It's because that metal in your body, in your organs, your eyes turn bloodshot. It's because the sun's affecting it, the cold's affecting it. So your body just can't control this. So it tries to adapt, and it can't adapt because of the foreign chemicals, not just lead and copper that they just want to talk about. I'm not worried about lead. I'm worried about chloroform. I'm worried about acetone. I'm worried about all these other chemicals they don't want to talk about. For some reason, they're too afraid. They're in denial. Not in America. Not in America. People talk about New York City and their drinking water there. In New York, the EPA tests the New York City water. Well, there's a mile-long list of things they're testing for in New York City. How come they're not doing it here?
And they're finding lead in New York City.
Yes,
schools.
they are, but they're taking care of it. And they're treating their citizens like giving their citizens respect by saying, oh, there's a lead pipe that we missed in your home. You have like 0.1 parts per billion of lead coming out of your pipes. So we got to change those pipes to get them out. That's what we need here. And every month they're testing 1,000 homes. From the 2015 water report, detailed water report in New York City that I looked up, they're testing for things that the EPA isn't even requiring to test for. How come they're not doing it here? Why? Because we're poor, we're uneducated. I was a millwright. I went to school for 7 years. I worked in the field for 2.5 years, and I can't even take care of myself or my kids. My wife takes care of me. My wife drives me around. I can't even hardly drive places because I get lost. If you're experiencing pain, you're experiencing these symptoms, the state's got a lot of answering to do and a lot more work than what they're doing. And covering it up is not the answer.
Wow. So that was, so first of all, you called that town hall. You had that town hall, that was you,
yeah.
Jordan, doing that? And so
yes.
where did you hold it at?
Woodside Church, which is in Flint, Michigan. Bernie Sanders actually spoke there when he was the only politician to go to Flint, Michigan, for non-political reasons.
And so how many people showed up?
We had 125 people. In fairness, I called it, I set it up on Friday night for Tuesday. So I was pretty happy that we even had that many people. But it was really, I've done a lot of emotional reporting, at Standing Rock and things like that, but I had never experienced anything like that, Jimmy. I mean, the people in Flint, it's almost like the Titanic, and the Titanic's going down, and they got life buoys, and nobody has come to even look for them. That's what it feels like, and they were incredibly grateful that media gave a damn. The Flint story isn't sexy. It's like we talk about with every other story. People don't give a damn if it doesn't involve Trump or tweets or Russia. But the truth is, this isn't Haiti. This isn't Africa. This is the Midwest. And these folks were poisoned by gross government negligence, in many cases, corruption. I think there is corruption there. And they are getting water shut-off notices. Governor Rick Snyder has done everything in his power not to pay for their tax credits for the water, not to pay for water delivery home by home. And the EPA under Obama, by the way, has been cherry picking numbers and trying to make it seem like it's safe to drink water with a filter in Flint, Michigan. It's not safe to drink water with a filter in Flint, Michigan.
Wait a minute, Jordan. I saw Barack Obama go to Flint, Michigan, and he drank water out of a filtered water, and he said it was fine. Are you telling me that Barack Obama isn't concerned about the lead levels in the water in Flint, Michigan, and that he lied?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh,
I think Barack Obama, if you want to give him the benefit of the doubt, his EPA didn't inform him of the true magnitude. But this whole time was cover your own ass. EPA blamed the city and the state blamed the EPA. Meanwhile, there's white, black, Flint's predominantly black, but there's a lot of poor white folk. I mean, that's just one clip. I went out with a lot of these people, to a bar after. Person after person came up to me with their ongoing health issues. There's single mothers facing water shutoffs and evictions, and they've had Child Protective Services say if their water gets shut off for toxic water, we might take your children. And that's happening right now in Flint, Michigan, and you're not hearing about it anywhere else. So yeah, I decided to hold a town hall. It did pretty well, but more needs to be done, because what I explained that night, a lot of people think, it's out of sight, out of mind, but Flint's not that far away from anywhere else. There's lead problems in many other cities. It's more than lead. There's bacteria issues. There's probably lead, bacteria, other contaminant issues in places we don't even know about. There's issues in California, I hate to tell you. And because our media doesn't give a damn about people, it cares about profits and ratings, these are the people that are left behind. And Rick Snyder is allowed to do whatever the hell he wants, poison the people, and then not make them whole. And the Democratic Party isn't doing a damn thing either for these people.
Hey, if you enjoyed this clip of Aggressive Progressive, why not become a member of the TYT network, and you can watch the whole hour. We do a show every Thursday, and then you can watch it live when it happens as a member, or you can watch it later at your convenience, because you get access to the podcast of Aggressive Progressive and other ways to get a hold of it. There's lots of stuff. Come become a member at tytnetwork.com/join.